All right, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. It's Dr. Ephraim. Today's date is November 19th, 2022. And if you're listening to the sound of my voice, that means you were blessed to see another day. And all praise, honor, and glory is due to the Most High God. But the same can't be said for Miss Shanquella Robinson, and I'm sure all of you have heard of the stories all over the internet, all over, social media. It's went viral beyond this world. And I know it's another Shabbat, and normally I'll be willing to give a sermon or give a good word, but my heart ain't there this morning, y'all. My heart is heavy like this was my baby that they did that to, man, because I saw the video of how a girl was just beating on her, and she was just defensive, didn't try to fight back, and the punk ass dude didn't filming it could have stopped it, and he did not, man. I cried, man. I don't care. I broke down like that was my baby, man. That was unnecessary. For them to do her like that, man. Like, I just, I'm trying to hold it together because this really affects me. But Black Lives Matter, though, right? Man, get out my face with that bullshit, man. Black Lives Matter, man. But man, what they did to her, man. It's just no sense, man. No sense at all, man. Clearly they were not her friends. Clearly they were not. And for for her to keep beating on her like that, and supposedly there's another video of the light skinned girl. I'm gonna put all the pictures up. I'm gonna put all them on blast. Supposedly took her by the neck and slammed her, and she didn't. And that's what did it to the baby, man. And I call her a baby. She might be a grown woman to y'all, but if she was my child, she would be my youngest child. So she would be my baby. So I'm saying baby, and I don't give a doggone who like it or not. That baby was only 25 years old, man. Clearly there was some jealousy and envy going on. And there's another video where she was walking around, she was happy, talking, looking for them, and she walked into the room, and it's like you could tell the energy was off in that room. Now I'm not gonna post none of the videos because it's all over the place. Y'all can see it or whatever. But I'm gonna let this little story run right here on her and what happened or whatever, and I'm gonna come back with the rest of my commentary.
For 25-year-old Shanquella Robinson and her group of friends who went to Cabo to celebrate one of their birthdays.
She told me they had a chef. They was getting ready to eat. They was eating tacos, something, salad or something they was eating. And I said, well, okay, I love you. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. And I never talked to my child again, and she never made it back home.
Robinson's mom, Salamandra, says within 24 hours of her daughter's arrival, she was dead. Figuring out how or why has only added to the family's nightmare. It started with a frantic call from Robinson's friends.
They said she wasn't feeling well. She had alcohol poisoning. They couldn't get a pulse. Each one of the people that was there with her was telling different stories.
It's when the family made calls to the FBI and Mexican authorities that they learned of another potential cause of death.
And the autopsy came back. They said it didn't have anything to do with alcohol. Said that she had she had a broken neck, and her spine in the back was cracked. She had been beaten.
Salamandra says the entire group came back from Mexico, leaving her daughter's body there. Nearly 2 weeks and $6,000 later, her body is back home. But answers have been hard to come by.
I know that's not going to bring my child back, but I want something done about it.
Queen City News has spoken with officials at the U.S. State Department in Mexico who refute the claim that Robinson was murdered, saying the police's initial indication is that there was no clear evidence of foul play. Here in Charlotte, her family refuses to believe their daughter's death was an accident, and they vow to find the truth of what happened that night in Cabo.
No one told the same story, so I never believed them anyway.
Queen City News obtained Robinson's death certificate, which lists a cause of death as severe spinal cord injury and atlas luxation, which is instability in the uppermost vertebrae. In the section where police could have noted any sign of intoxication, it says, person found unconscious on her living room.
And they didn't call us to the very last minute. And then on top of that, they said the maid found them.
The group stayed here at Villa Linda 32, a property listed on CaboVillas.com. A rep with the company says the group called the concierge for help Saturday afternoon. The concierge called a doctor who gave CPR. Robinson died at 3 p.m., an estimated 15 minutes after her injury.
Yeah, 15 minutes after her injuries, man. They broke that baby's neck and her back. Like, they beat her to death, man. I don't know if y'all really, if that really hits y'all the way it hits me. Like, I mean, this story is just so heartbreakingly sad as a father, even as a grandfather, as a man, as a black man. Like, how could they do this to her, man? These are the six people she went to Cabo, Mexico with, and the one, the dude in the orange shirt supposedly is her so-called best friend of 5 years. What best friend lets their friend get beat to death, man? And he's filming this like, I don't know if it's him or whoever's filming it, talking about why she ain't fighting back. And she said, the baby, she said no. That's what broke me down. She wasn't even trying to fight this girl back. How could you just beat on somebody who ain't even trying to fight you back? Man, that's some demon shit, yo. I don't care what, man. That's how could you do something like that to somebody, to a human being? She was defenseless, man. She wasn't even trying to fight back. Talking about at least fight, man. Step in and stop this with your punk ass. Step in and stop this. You sitting there filming this. And y'all gotta forgive me, man. I'm out of character this morning, man, because I feel a way about this, man, and I can't get over it. Normally, I'm the voice of reason, man. But where's her first cousins? Does she have any brothers and sisters? Because on my mama, man, we pulling up on all six of these people on this picture. We pulling up. I don't want to hear nothing about no justice and cops. Let the Lord handle it and all that. I ain't trying to hear none of that. You do that to my daughter. You do that to my sister. Or everybody that's on this picture on my mama, nigga. We pulling up. I don't want to hear nothing. We can sort it all out later. What they did to that baby was ridiculous, man. They beat that baby to death. That's what they did. Talking about she died of alcohol poisoning. All these different stories they telling her mother. And this baby's life is going for what, man? Clearly there was some jealousy, some envy, some kind of animosity there. Those were not her friends, man. Not at all. And I hope every single one of them get put under the jail, man. But Black Lives Matter, though, right? It's a bunch of bullshit. Black Lives Matter. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Man, this is so heartbreaking, man. It's so I'm emotional, man. I'm like I said, forgive me, y'all, man, but I'm out of character, but I'm speaking from the heart right now. I don't care, man. I don't care about none of that. I ain't trying to hear none of that. Where's her peoples, man? I know she gotta have some first cousins. Like where's her peoples? Her parents might not be able to, you know what I mean? But there ain't no way, man, that's gonna go like that, man. Every single one of these pictures on this, nigga, we pulling up. We pulling up, man. I mean, straight up. I don't want to hear nothing. We pulling up. Y'all killed my baby. Oh, nigga, we pulling up. Man, it's so heartbreaking, man. And I'm trying to keep it together, even doing this little presentation, because I feel like they say, it takes a village. She was y'all sister. She was y'all daughter, y'all granddaughter. I heard this young lady had a lot going on for herself. That could have been the reason that it looks like they set her up or something. That's the way it looks and feels. Like they set her up. Like they was just jealous of her weight, just wanted to get her in Mexico so they can do what they was gonna do. And that baby's life is gone, man, for what? Black Lives Matter though, right? Man, I need to give me a break, man. I send prayers out to her family, man, her mom, her dad. I saw an interview with her pops, man, and you know, you could kind of when he said that she, the so-called light-skinned girl, I think her name is Winter, I'm not sure, but so supposedly, I haven't seen this video, but supposedly, allegedly, there's a video out of her taking her, Shanquella by the neck and slamming her to the to the floor, and then said she didn't get up from that. That's what they left her there. They literally, they left her there. Took her luggage, but left her there. Just all six of them, man. Like, my God. Just listen, man. Like, I have so much in my heart right now. I mean, and I know that I'm supposedly, I got to be the elder and all that, but I ain't trying to be none of that right now. I'm speaking as a father. I'm speaking as a man, a black man. That's what I'm speaking. I'm speaking from the heart right now. I don't care. I ain't trying to hear none of that. And I guarantee you, man, if she was my people's, man, this story wouldn't even be close to being over. On my mama, on everything I love, my granddaddy, my grandmama, nigga, we pulling up. Every six of these mugs on this picture right here, we seeing them. Every single one of them. And they can hide, but they can't hide for long. I promise you, on my mama, nigga, we pulling up for what y'all did to her. Cause that was just so foul on so many levels, man. On so many levels, that was foul. I mean, that's just some demon shit. To do something like that to another human being, yo. Like, are you even serious right now? Man, I pray that God take this feeling from me, because like I said, it's affecting me, man. It's affecting me like that was my child. When I saw how they did her, man, I mean, I broke down. I broke down, man. I don't care. I don't, whatever. That was just so messed up, man. And I don't want to see no more videos, man. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. I don't. And so my thing is, it's almost like, I mean, so whoever filmed it had to have put it out there. So you filmed it. You filmed this young lady getting beat to death. That and I take offense to people calling that a fight. That wasn't no fight. That was a brutal, gruesome assault, man. Talking about, you ain't gonna try to fight back. She said no, man. When she said that, oh my God, man, that broke me down, man. Man, listen, I'm in a place, like I said, man, like that was my baby. Listen, I just wanted to speak on this, man. Get it out. I don't really know what to say. Y'all, I pray for her soul. I pray the Most High have mercy on her soul. And ask y'all pray for her, man. Pray for her family, man. And pray for the people that it's affecting, like me, because it's affecting me. I mean, didn't think it would, or I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But I feel like that was my baby, man. So anyway, that's that. I don't even know what else to say, man. But I'll get at y'all later.